What's going on, you guys? This is Ryan from WhatFigs here, and this Sunday is the TLC pay-per-view, the Smackdown exclusive pay-per-view, only on the WWE Network, and we're going to be doing our predictions, giving who I think is going to win the match and everything. So without further ado, let's start. Starting off with a match I have no figures of, unfortunately. We have Carmella versus Nikki Bella, and I believe a no disqualification match, and I'll say Nikki Bella gets her win. I think the last match they had, Carmella won. I could be wrong, but either way, I say Nikki Bella gets the win. And then we have in a steel chairs match, which, by the way, what is a steel chairs match? Is it just that they're legal? I mean, you can just do a no DQ match, but whatever. We've got Baron Corbin and Kalisto. Feels like this feud has been going on since, like, before the draft, I feel like. But this feud has been going on for such a long time, so hopefully this is the end to it. In fact, I think that's the case of a lot of matches on this pay-per-view. I guess I'll go with Kalisto just because he's the underdog. It wouldn't surprise me if Corbin won, but the fact that they're steel chairs, I just don't see Corbin winning, and Kalisto can win with a chair shot or something. I don't know. I just don't like steel chairs matches. I don't see a point in them, but I say Kalisto is going to get the victory. And then for the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championships, we have Heath Slater and Rhino taking on the Wyatt family or the Orton family. And I am looking forward to this match, and I'm looking forward to seeing my prediction of Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton becoming the brand new SmackDown Live Tag Team Champion. Don't get me wrong, I love Heath Slater and Rhino. I feel like they have fell off a little bit from where they started. But I feel like it'd be really cool to see a Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton Tag Team title run and a feud possibly with American Alpha. I feel like that would be really cool, so I'm going to be going with Orton and Wyatt. And also, I could see Orton possibly turning on Wyatt here, because I feel like that's ultimately where this whole thing is leading to, and there's a lot of conflict between Harper and Orton. I don't see them being tag champs for a long time. I can definitely see Orton possibly turning on him, maybe at the Rumble at the latest, maybe leading to a WrestleMania match, I don't know, but I think they're going to get the victory. We then have the feud that seems to be never ending, but it looks like this pay-per-view will be the end of what I think is a pretty good feud so far. We've got Dolph Ziggler challenging for his Intercontinental Championship and what I believe is a ladder match. Like I said, this feud has been going on for a really long time, and that's not even a bad thing. In fact, I feel like it's a little bit refreshing because most feuds nowadays will probably go like 3 or 2 pay-per-views, and this one has been going a long time. In fact, one of my favorite feuds over the past couple years was Finn Balor versus Samoa Joe down in NXT, and one of the reasons why I loved it is because it was really long, and it was super entertaining, it was really refreshing in NXT. So we've got, I guess, the NXT version of that right here with Ziggler and Miz with the never-ending feud and the titles switching back and forth. And like I said, this has to be the end of the feud, so that would ultimately mean that the Miz must win so that Ziggler doesn't get his rematch clause. However, I could see Dolph Ziggler getting the victory and then they trade Miz to SmackDown, but then Miz still has this rematch clause. So there's a lot of stuff, but ultimately I'm going to go with the Miz. I say he wins his Intercontinental Championship, or he retains it, and this will be the end of the feud. Also, I don't know if Shelton Benjamin is ready yet. I think they said Royal Rumble time, but if by any chance he is ready, maybe we could see Shelton Benjamin move on to a feud with The Miz. Maybe as soon as after TLC, probably not, but that's just, I guess, a little prediction. And then we have in a tables match, Becky Lynch taking on Alexa Bliss for the SmackDown Women's Championship. This should be really awesome. I love the match they had first off in Glasgow, or I think that's where it was. I could be wrong. I really did like that match, and I like the way they're building this feud between Alexa and Becky Lynch. I think Alexa Bliss has looked so much like a star. This feud has really made me like her. More than I did previously, but I did like her before. So I'm going to go with Becky Lynch. I think she's going to retain. I think definitely down the line, Alexa Bliss should be the SmackDown Live Women's Championship. I think she's probably the second best there behind Becky. Becky's great, of course. So I'm going to say Becky Lynch gets the victory and maybe moves on to a feud with Nikki Bella. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot they could do with Becky. And then finally, we have our main event. And before we even start, this right here is my brand new custom AJ Styles. Well, it's not brand new, but as you guys know, I just got the new basic AJ Styles head sculpt, and I popped it onto the custom that Brent Arnique made me, which has just been sitting, waiting for a head scan, and it finally got one, and I gotta say that this is probably now my favorite custom. Oh, get the focus off, Indeed. This is just great looking. I mean, it's got to be my favorite. It just looks so great. But anyways, our main event of TLC for the WWE Championship in a TLC match, we've got Dean Ambrose taking on the defending champion AJ Styles. And I think the most important factor of this match is probably James Ellsworth. As we know, he got Styles clashed off that steel step. It was brutal. And so I think the way they're trying to put it is that Ellsworth won't have anything to do with this match. But I think he will. And as a matter of fact, I think he's going to cost Dean Ambrose the title and leading to an AJ Styles victory. And I think what they're going to do is have Styles and Ellsworth celebrate, and then next week on SmackDown, Styles will end up turning on Ellsworth, and he just used him to get Dean to lose the title. But if this happens, then Ambrose is out of the title picture, which would be unfortunate. And I don't know what they would do with him. Maybe he would challenge The Miz for the IC title if Miz is still the champion. Maybe Cena does come back into the picture on Tuesday, or maybe The Undertaker comes back into the picture on Tuesday. But regardless, I'm going to go with AJ Styles retaining his WWE Championship, hopefully having a long feud. I really want that Undertaker thing to happen. I know it probably won't, but I'm going to say AJ Styles, still your WWE Champion. That does it for my TLC predictions. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know down below who you think is going to win what matches, especially the main event, because honestly, maybe there is a chance that Ellsworth does help Ambrose win. But thank you guys for watching. I know I've been uploading a lot lately. Hopefully we can continue this pattern, because it does make me feel good to keep uploading. Anyways, as always, stay tuned. Look at this beautiful thing. Till the next one.